Have you ever heard someone describe a wine by saying it smelling like cherry, tobacco, cocoa, or even chocolate? And thought, wait a second, is wine just made from grapes? It's actually a very good question, because it's really known of these ingredients are added to wine. There is no cocoa, no tobacco, no fruit inside the bottle. And yet, when we smell wine, we can clearly recognize these aromas. Today I want to explain why it is happening. And you will see that behind it, there is an imagination or magic. It's chemistry, fermentation, and time. Hi, I'm Pietro from Podere la Marronaia. We are a family-run farm. We produce organic and biodynamic wine in San Gimignano. Some of our wine won also the Merano Wine Hunter Festival. If you're interested to the wine world, follow us and subscribe. Let's start from the beginning. The grapes contain hundreds of natural aromatic molecules. Some are already present in the fruit, while others develop as the grape ripens. These molecules are the responsible of the first aromas that we find in the wine: fresh fruit, flowers, citrus, herbs. For example, some grape varieties naturally produce aromas that our brain associates with red fruits like cherry or raspberry. This doesn't mean that the berry cherries are actually inside the wine. It simply means that some molecules of the grape are chemically similar to the ones we find in those fruits. The second key moment is the fermentation. During the fermentation, the yeast transforms the sugar present in the grape juice into alcohol. But they don't produce only alcohol. They also create many aromatic compounds. Some of these molecules generate new aromas that remind us banana, apples, pear, or tropical fruits. This is why many young wines can smell like fruit and espresso. In other words, the fermentation is already creating new aromas that hasn't been present on the grape. Then it comes another important phasing, the aging. When the wine rests and evolves over time, especially if it's mature in wooden barrels, more transformation take place. Woods can release certain compounds that give the aromas like vanilla, cocoa, spicy, or sometimes tobacco. This doesn't mean that the wine is flavored. It simply means that the compounds naturally present in the wood interact with the wine and create new aromatic layers. In fact, we divide the aromas in three layers. Primary, they are the one that came from the grape. Secondary, they are the one that came from the fermentation. And tertiary, they are the one that came from the aging. All of these gonna create the flavor of the wine. Another fascinating aspect is that the wine keeps changing as it's aging. Over time, some of the molecules break down and combine with others and creating completely new aromas. This is where the so-called evolved aromas appear. Notes of leather, tobacco, cocoa, or forest flower. These aromas that usually appear in more mature and complex wine. But there is another important element, our brain. When we smell something, our brain tries to connect the memory with something we already know. That's why we describe the aromas using familiar reference, like fruity, spices, or flowers. It's not that the wine actually contains those ingredients. It's simply the best way to describe what we perceive. And this is exactly what makes the wine so fascinating. In a single glass, you can find thousands, sometimes hundreds, of different aromatic molecules. Some come from the grape, other from fermentation, other from aging and time. Each wine became a unique combination of aromas. The next time you smell a wine, try something simple. Don't immediately worry about finding the correct aroma. Just ask yourself, what does this smell remind me of? Fruity, spicy, herb, flowers? There is not a perfect answer. The important thing is to train your nose and let your memory guide you. To train your brain and your nose, you can go outside and try to smell herbs, plants, cocoa, and all the other materials that you can. In that way, you can associate the flavor to the products. The next time you will find the new aromas into the wine, you probably have already in your memory the name of it. The wine is much more complex than it first appears, and that's exactly what makes it so interesting to explore. Here at Marronaia, we believe that every wine tells a story of land, work, and transformation. If you like to discover what's really happening inside a glass of wine, subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, and come visit us in San Gimignano. We let you smell and taste everything for yourself. Cheers!